I really was. Okay, I want to be able to. So I'll see which one looks. I got three things set up reading it.
We're not.
Huh?
We're not.
Go ahead. Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning. I got some of you on there. I appreciate it. I appreciate Bernie stepping down. So for my good morning show, and
Here, just
he didn't have to do that. Him and Buters.
yeah.
Him and Chrissy are such kind people that they just would do that. So how's everybody doing today?
Sorry, excuse me. I'm having trouble muting this. I'm going to put it in the other room.
Well, I can't read chat, and,
I'm going to.
she'll get it figured out.
Yeah.
She
Sorry.
hollers at me about being ready, and then she not.
I decided at the last minute I was going to try to use that, and now I find out I can't. You did. You did try to tell me.
Anyhow, we're here. It's early, barely awake, but I got my coffee, and I have some shout outs. I guess you'd call it a mail call that's long overdue. So I'm going to go through that at some point today during our live. As soon as I can.
Everything was ripping and it was ripping. Now I think good to go. Why do we? Okay. Good morning. Good morning, actually. This is something. So inside of you got
Good morning,
Cleveland.
Chris.
Yeah.
Already said hi to number one in Cleveland. Jello. Now Indiana Chris. So what a day today already. I love getting up for this. If it wasn't for this, I would never get up this early. Still dark outside, but maybe pretty soon I'll have to be able to do a sunrise while I'm on live. Yeah, what else was we gonna do today?
We were going to do some mail call. We had so many different things in. You got some things you wanted to show off that you got.
Yep.
And I think that would be kind of nice to do. And this is a way of saying thank you. So, right? We'll kind of.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Maybe a few more.
But mostly, yeah, mostly. I know I always like what you where we can say to the morning to get it going and start your week off. What you say the bad and get to the good.
Yep.
Somebody wants to read Ron's chat. Go ahead and come on in. We have no problems with that. I have an Apple phone. Don has a different, and so sometimes we don't like each other's phones. And Jasper decided to join us this morning, which is always nice. We don't mind. But what has your week been like?
I think I had a pretty good week this week. I laid low and let my wife go out and overdo it. But I really had very little pain this week, which is not normal for me. It was
bullets and barbecue.
Nice to sit. Yep. Good morning, Bullets.
My name actually, my first name is Paula. I don't know if we do say that. Um, I don't mind Mrs. R. I've been called Miss Paula. I've been called a whole lot of things, but mhm, I was answering. I should have done that. Yeah. And Melissa Barbecue said, "Morning, Don and Mrs. Don." They don't know my first name. Double hook angling. And you have to. I apologize too because I don't know the first names that go with them. And oh my goodness, he
Welcome
said
in, Double Hook.
he fractured his my T1 vertebrae yesterday morning, so I will not have any videos for a while from my channel. And my goodness, we send our prayers out to you because right now I understand how much it hurts if your back's not right. And we've had so much back problems in our family. I mean, my sister is waiting on surgery now, and the pain is just so hard. So wish the best to you. Um,
Yeah, Double Hook, the hardest thing I think sometimes is wanting to get out there and
do some.
get her done, and you can't.
Florida Flash says good morning to everybody.
Good morning, Fort Flash. Welcome in.
Fishing for whiskers. Ouch, DAJ. Good morning.
Morning, Whiskers.
And rest. Yes, he feels the same way we all do. So sorry. Um,
Well, we'll have prayers for you today, and hopefully this week you'll stay on the lighter side of life and just sit back and take it easy a little bit.
says he fell out of his wheelchair.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
But, you got to take care of your body and mind, or else everything in the world gets screwed up more.
And your
And
soul.
I forget to do that because when I'm feeling good, I go. And then I end up hurting and I don't feel good. And then I start going downhill and
Which
just
is
seems
what
to,
I did this week.
yeah, just seems to take longer to recover.
Resting
Good morning,
outdoors.
Rusty. Welcome in.
Uh, yes, and John's right, but and I think most of all too, our soul, take time and thank the Lord and just for everything. I think before we can get out of bed, sometimes is the best time to do it.
I don't really have any regrets hanging over me from last week. I'm looking real forward to this week. I feel like I'm just finally coming over the hump that between moving back and everything, it just kind of ran me down.
It was rough.
But fishing tournament last weekend, sorry for those I cut out so fast, I lost reception. And if you don't know the whole story, uh, last Sunday I had a tournament, and from when it cut off, things went from bad to worse, for sure.
Mhm.
Paulette pushed me in
Yes,
the water.
I did.
I almost drowned it.
No,
She had to use the truck to pull me out.
and that's true. I was going to come in and when he went in the water, he went in so good. He knew he was going to fall and he was going to fall off the edge of it because he was leaning over. And so we just let himself go, but there was a current and it was deeper than we thought. And he had this heavy sweatshirt on, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
heavy woolly one.
Yeah, and it just absorbed so much water that it just was the buoyancy, it kept him up. But the problem was, sunk him. I should say, yeah, shouldn't. But it was so heavy, and I even all these things went through my head. I was afraid if I went in and tried to grab a hold of him because he couldn't get his footing with the mud and everything, that I would get in trouble myself. So he hollered to back up the truck. And I thought, well, we'll go for it and we'll see. Backed up the truck so we could grab a hold of the running boards and then pulled them so he could get to solid ground. But we were out there floating around and it was kind of he did it, but we did. It wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny now looking back on him.
Yeah, it was in the upper fifties, and I didn't have a change of clothes, so it got to be pretty chilly out there in that water. I was just, at one point, I was shivering so hard I couldn't do anything. And, but the day ended up good. We went down where I wanted to fish, and then the wind came up from the south. The current's coming down from the north. The boats doesn't know where it's supposed to be, and I couldn't get the electric trolling motor to fire off. Just with being finicky, and
And
it was interesting. I'm trying to rig poles and get them out. I think it was an hour and a half in before I actually got both poles in the water and
yeah.
was able to sit down for a second. But luckily, I did have another jacket in the truck, so I got to switch that out. Otherwise, I think
Next
I
time,
would have got hypothermia.
I don't know. I think next time we're going to put spare clothes in everything just in case. We that was the roughest I think I've ever been on the river though myself. And any other time we would have went in. There was this very nice lady. Her and her husband kept coming down and checking it out, just watching us because she could see us out up and down the river, wondering why we were out there in that rough water and why we didn't get off. And I thought that was so sweet, you know. She was just kind of keep an eye on us and make sure we were okay.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. And I guess
I
people
do.
probably don't realize, but at my age, that means so much to me. It's nothing to some people, but it is to me. I've never been really noted as an angler. I've just feed the family type fisherman,
No, we just haven't just.
and I never had to task myself to see. But so far, every tournament I've been in, I've went to a place I've never ever been before and tried it just from looking at the water and stuff. Good thing I read the river pretty well because my depth finders weren't
Yeah.
working, and we only had about a 100-foot channel
Yeah,
to stay in.
stay in. Yeah. Fishing for whiskers.
Mhm.
Yeah. He said to tell you thank you for posting this on Sunday. It helps him get up, wake up, and get ready to help stand. And
Well, good.
I actually, you know, this was not something I really wanted to do, but I just enjoyed my time with you. Even if sometimes I probably screw it up more than I help, but it's fun doing
Yeah,
it with
this
Don.
was Sarah, Hot Mess or like that, and Women Outdoors. We're gonna go talking about going for coffee. I said, fine, let's go for coffee tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, and we did. And then they got busy and off with other things, and so I have to give everything to them for getting this started. I would have probably procrastinated it.
Yeah, I sometimes he was nuts when he first said he was going to do it. Um, Indiana Chris says that his dad's only brother was Don, and he loved it. And I had an uncle Don too. I love very much. He's been gone a long time.
John, Uncle John.
I love you too, Uncle Don.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I got tired of fighting with the boat. I knew something was wrong, but I had the anchor out, but the wind had drifted me a little bit and turned me, or the current turned me around, and here I was stuck on a sandbar at the end. The electric motor was down in the mud, and the big motor was down in the mud.
We were stuck and didn't know it.
Yeah,
But you know what? You were catching fish then too.
yeah.
That's when you were catching
I figured,
those.
well, it's no use trying to move or anything. It's
Yeah,
just thinking of
it was.
cooperate.
No, we never gotten done when it was all over with. But It was a memory moment.
So it was pretty tricky to get the electric motor up because it kept feeling the tension and beeping in the air while you shut it off, power it back on. And I was trying to do that and grab it real quick and lift on it so it would come up. And that was crazy. But I finally got that up. I knew I could raise the big motor up, so I was kind of using it as an anchor pivot point. And then I took and started rolling in my anchor. And I thought, well, that'll pull the nose out to deeper water at least, and then I can just raise my big motor up and push out there. Ended up that by the time I got out there, the current had swung my nose around again and right back into a sandbar, so I had to back up and swing it back in. And then we get to the dock, this lady's yelling, hey, should I come and help you? Should I come and help you? She's just standing on the dock. And I said, no, you know. And we got up to the dock and she was just a handful of help. I was so tired at that point.
She came from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
She spent her summers in North Dakota.
She knows that area so well. She said, I can just walk the sandbar all the way out here.
Yeah. She grew up on the river with visiting her dad in the summertime. And then in Massachusetts, she lived and we still send our prayers out and our thanks to her. And the worst thing in the world is I know where she lives, but I never wrote her name down. And I have such a bad memory, but I do send my prayers out, unspoken prayers to her. She lost her father this week, and I think we were a distraction and to help somebody, and she really loves the river.
Yeah.
Just loves it.
Good morning, Wabash. Yeah, it was one of those things that I would have did years ago that I didn't do, and I kind of kicked myself in the butt for it. Is not getting her name and number. But she said, I told her what I was doing. I had a tournament, and she said something. And anyway, the conversation went on that, well, if you don't mind being on YouTube, you can go and run the boat for me and be my Joey. And she said, I'd love doing it. I could show you all my little holes around here. And I thought, dang, there was an opportunity that I blame it on being cold and everything and tired, but we got to stop once in a while and say thank
and
you.
listen to people.
And I wish I would have had a thank you card and a sticker to give to her. I think she would have. So I've been going to go sit around down there and see if I can run into her. I think she spends a lot of time driving. She says pretty much when everybody goes out that boat launch, she watches because it is real tricky to get in and out of there. She said, especially with a pontoon.
It's real. The current is rough right there. And then between the wind, I got to get out of it too. She started listing all the boats that she's ran and driven and stuff because her father raised her that way. She likes to sail and between living on ocean water and river. So that was pretty cool. Coffee, coffee and dawn in the morning. Yeah, that you could go either way with that, good or bad. I've had coffee and dawn in the morning. That's one of the things we do. We sat and drink coffee in the
I'm
morning.
going to try something.
Started.
And if it works, it'll be great.
I said something earlier and he kind of raised his eyebrows at me and said, I'm a professional. I don't know about that, but if it makes you feel good to say it, as he plays with this, where he usually uses his computer and he's
Hey, welcome back.
No.
Dawn in the morning. Bright, chipper, happy. For the life of me, I can't. I hate going live to figure out how some of this stuff works, but I haven't figured out how to do post my link.
Yeah, Jasper's.
So
Oh, yeah, that works. uh, I got everything though. I need to take my glasses out again, but what's up, Don and friends?
so well, good
Who is
morning.
that?
I don't
Tell me.
recognize your name,
No,
but
but
you're sure welcome to be in
yeah,
here. You can.
still in you. Huh. Cool.
You're welcome anytime. Just a good old bunch of boys hanging out, having coffee,
And girls, women.
and hate to hear not hear anything all day.
I don't see any women this morning yet. Yeah, just as I said, you said that you're a professional at that. You lost it. I jinxed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like John Parker. I'm a professional catfisherman too. But I think I moved up to where I'm just about ready to take that professional on. That's a joke.
Okay.
Uh,
Emily, there, look at you hurt her feelings.
Good morning, Emily.
You,
Did I miss you?
if we did miss you, but you didn't say women. You were saying just a bunch of little boys.
Oh,
and I did add women. And
well,
you know, because we're sitting here. And so yeah, we called them on it, Emily.
that's why
Good
they
morning to
call me an old fart.
you. Yeah,
Some things are just
but it is
natural
nice
to
to
do.
see you there.
But I would open doors for you too.
Indiana Chris says Don, my uncle Don had an anchor tattoo, so I reckon he was Navy also. Or
That's
maybe
probably
that's
a very good possibility. That was real popular. There was a certain one, but you know, I never ever did tattoo thing. Sometimes I wish I had. They always did it on their forearms, and that and the mom one. Everybody, a lot of people would put
Mike
an
Turner.
anchor on one side, and mom on the other.
Mike Turner says morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mike. I
712
hope you're doing well. You're kind of quiet. I miss seeing you on some lives. If I could figure out how, I'd let you come up with me and help me out. But you're always enjoyed you, even though you always hid behind your avatar, unless you were showing your poles off. But have you been able to do any fishing? This dog hates me, by the way. If I hold and pet him, he just hates it. If I move my arms, he'll jump up and try and climb on her. Well, that's how much he hates me. You can make a liar out of him. Anyway, so what's anybody else got coming up this week? I think we're going to be dipping down in the freezing by the by this week. I think we're going to get it. One thing nice about a real hard frost, I go out in the morning, I open up the door, and I just love hearing all this screaming of all the bugs dying.
Mike Turner said that he's just getting over. He hadn't done much fishing because he's getting over COVID. And there's so many people, I couldn't believe it. My mother had got COVID also. In fact, today she's out of isolation. She lives in assisted living, and she just feels so lonely. And I'm so glad that it's, you know, her quarantine time is over. She had the infusion. We took her in and she had the infusion. they were busy. There were so many people there were so many people that COVID, they had stopped giving out infusions. But now there's so many people again that's got it. They're back to doing it. Mike said he's going to go back to work Monday. So I really hope you're feeling better and you don't have any more after effects to it.
Yeah, I do too, because I still, you and Uncle Lou and a few other people, I just really got that urge to jump in the truck and head down that way. And
Talks about it all the time.
the only thing that stopped me, I can't decide whether I want to take the boat or not.
Indiana, Chris has to leave. So he said he has to go and tells everybody to take care. And you have a great day, Chris.
You have a good day, Chris. You take care.
Downtown Ernie Brown. He said got
Good
back for
morning,
a
Ernie,
minute,
again.
almost got church food done, and also made tomatoes and macaroni for later. Wow, busy there. Bullets and barbecue, yeah. He said he started shooting his crossbow, getting ready for the season, October 2nd.
What kind of crossbow do you shoot? I sold my Excalibur to my brother-in-law, which, because I just thought, when I did it, I was at the point I thought, well, I'm never ever gonna get out fishing again or hunting. And now I was looking at the new Excalibur uh, double shot. Good morning, Lisa Elliott, my friend.
And oh, you had a sore throat and cough. When I had it when it first came out. That's what I had all that. I got pretty sick. Oh, his answers on the bullet and barbecue. What is the name? I feel so bad saying bullets and barbecue. Right, for me, it's hard. And he's got a Rocky Mountain 415.
Cool.
That's what he's got. And downtown, he said he uses a Horton
Yeah.
Super Mag, and Chrissy has a Summit. They are the same bow, really.
Yeah, I'd love to go out there and sit and stand. If I could only find somewhere where I could go put my stand up that wasn't an hour away. I like to go out in the morning, come home, and then go back out in the evening. But I'm not going to drive an hour each way and spend 4 hours in the fuel. But I'm going to jump up and try and do this in some type of way.
Well, see, yeah.
And so I'm
Try
going
it and see
to
how it
call
works
out
out.
some people that inspired me, and I thank them. And
And Brown says he's got all you need right there. So just show up and he'll help you out. Give you some fingers.
you know, already I'd love to.
He would. I wish he could.
I went with my granddaughter a couple of times, but you know what? For some reason, deer never came near us. I had to put her about 50 yards away. She would chat.
She's good. Oh, yeah, that there. She also got a big buck. She's very good.
She's got bigger bucks than I have. She's got a huge muley.
She has.
All right, my first sticker I want to thank for sending me is Susquehanna Stan. Cool sticker.
I've got such a lag time that I can't even see it yet, the sticker. Can you see the sticker? Ernie says he's got a blind.
Yeah, I got a real nice one that
10
I've
yards.
never opened up.
Can you see the stickers when Don's holding them? It's not, I don't see it.
Oh, kind of crooked. All right.
There, hold it up a little bit higher, like if you're showing it off, you can show it off from there.
I just have to sit behind the camera here. So you got to chat.
Okay, ooh, cool.
12 quarts tomatoes. Cool.
Yeah. Wait, no, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Here's one I got from Women Outdoors. Very good channel. Uh, I would like to say I would call her a friend. And it was so nice people to send me these.
Mike Turner says, okay, stands kind of crooked.
Yeah, didn't realize that as soon as I plastered it on there. Well, maybe that'll be the uniqueness for this board is everything will be crooked. Got to look at it on the light side. Or you can sit here and let this sticker kick my
Kick your
butt
butt.
because I can't find
Who's
the
in
edge.
it? That makes sense.
Women Outdoors.
Women outdoors, he's having a hard time opening that one.
Yeah, sometimes I think she'd like to kick my butt too, but that's the way life goes. I try to keep my heart and my mind light when I'm with y'all. It makes me feel good.
Gigability,
No,
don't ask.
yeah.
He's in. Said
Good morning, Gig.
Froggy.
Hey, Froggy.
Good morning, Team Red Car. Only a quick visit is I'm sad. Froggy. I know that you are. With news of Mr.
Yeah, that was a sad day. Okay, my next one. My next one is from my friend Hog Deer 79. If you haven't checked out Cody, he's very fun to watch, very interesting to listen to, and man, it's fun to watch the things he does. Puts a lot of work into it. So check out Hog Deer 79 if you get a chance. Don't tell him I sent you. Oh, this is an autographed one. I might have to get a little sticky to put that one on. And then my next one is from my dear friends Hogleg and Miss Melissa, who Melissa was on this morning. I seen her, and so we swapped stickers. I just wish they weren't so late. Very, very nice people. You go on Hogleg's night show and you never know what topic might be. Get some crazy person like me in there and it could change.
Mike Turner dropped the YouTube for Hog Deer.
Oh, Hog Deer 79. Yeah. Oh,
That was nice.
Great. I'm gonna put this one on. Oh,
That's true. My uncle was a taxidermist. You know, he did it too, and did some beautiful pieces. They said people complain about the price, but they have no idea the work that goes into it, and it is. It's a lot of work. I think you have to really enjoy what you're doing.
yeah, when he gets sewing things up, boy, it makes my hands sore. How we doing on time, dear? Just over half hour.
We're fine.
Okay, next one is from my.
Said, don't fall asleep in the chair. I'm sitting in a stool behind the camera.
The next one's from my friends Dana and John Parker, real time catfishing. And what can I say? It is always interesting to pop into their lives, and
Listen to that.
yeah, it just sucks you into where you feel like you're family so fast.
Talking with them, right? Ollie, good morning, sweetheart. Ollie Robinson, like our daughter. She's a sweetheart.
Boy, I should have peeled these corners
Says
up.
she always stops in as she's getting ready for work to visit on Sunday morning. She might not
And
be
we're
fishing,
putting
but she
John Parker.
works.
Oh, it's hard to do. My shoulder isn't working.
She works up at the lake, so a lot of people come in and want to know where the fish are biting and what's going on.
My next one is Big Skip. Thank you for a sticker. Another good channel to check out. Have some good laughs and see some good fishing. Sometimes skunks like all the rest of us.
Double hook angling, you have to get your address to him. He has a, if he has a mailing list address, he'll get a sticker for you.
If you go on my homepage, my email address is in there. And yeah, if you just email me, I can I surely will send you my address, and I'll send you a couple of my stickers. Unless you don't want them.
Bullets and Barbecue said he needs to get some stickers made. He would like to.
My next one is Bobcat Outdoors. He's the one that made up my stickers. He's the bumping king, always out there bumping. I was picking his brain last night trying to get as much information as I can, because I like that kind of fishing. And
Goodbye fishing for whiskers. He says he's got to run, get the score sheet ready for stand day. Thanks again for having me. And see you later in someone's live. And if not, have a great day and be safe. And you too. And thanks for dropping in.
okay, Whiskers, I appreciate you dropping in, even if it was for a minute. I know you're out there, and take care. All right. Here's another friend of mine. We got stickers.
I didn't miss that.
Catfish and Outdoors. I'm trying to get it focused in there, but very nice sticker. Catches fish when he goes fishing. But so that's Catfish Outdoors. And like I said, this is so long overdue. Some of these people, I don't know, they probably forgot they ever sent them. So maybe it'll be something new and interesting for them. I'm terrible at it. I should just start turning them all wacky.
Yeah, he likes to be so orderly now.
And then next is one of my most colorful ones, I think. Yeah,
It's pretty colorful.
Hogleg has got pretty colorful one too. But if I can get this one.
Double hook angling. He looked and couldn't find your email.
On my webpage, well, go ahead and type in my email for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next one is two of my favorite people to chat with and to watch and visit, and very caring people, and that's Uptown Chrissy Brown and downtown Ernie Brown. They sent me this sticker, and I appreciate it so much. So thank you. Yeah, I'm having a good day. This is like Christmas for me.
Gil Jack catfishing,
Yeah.
fishing. He's in. He's in.
Alexa wants to tune in too.
Say her name. DHA. Okay. Oh, he offered that to him.
Bill Jack, good morning. Welcome in.
Mike.
All right, guys, you got her confused.
I'm looking at it. Thank you. Now for that. It's still early, but I'm trying. This is new for me. I've never done this before. I learn better, is that a word? I have more practice at landing fish because every time John got a fish and I hooked or tried to dip it out with the net for him because of his shoulder, I just thought, I prayed. I said, please God, don't let me lose this fish for him or knock it off. Because I've done that one time.
One time that don't let you forget about.
No, John, a long time ago. It's a long time ago. Yeah, John reminds me of it quite often.
Can't remember. Croaker, right?
I don't know. Maybe it was your first one.
About the biggest damn croaker I ever caught. And when she pushed the net down in the water, she hit the fish and popped them off the hook.
I thought he was going to cry. And I thought it's just cool.
Well, another one I got to peel later. The last one I got is from my friend, Catfish and Crappie. You follow them, you'll learn more than just catfishing, and very fun to follow. Mark is a very great guy. Oh, just about got it. Oh.
The
Get
noise.
it,
Are you talking about?
Alexa.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oops.
Alexa, we call her. Like, we always say she whose name should not be mentioned. Because every time we mention it, of course she said, I didn't understand that.
She did name her Alexa, so. But somebody the other day, they were live on somebody's channel and they found out that Alexa was close. So they were hollering and asking Alexa questions. And they kind of annoyed her. All right.
Ernie Brown said to thank you for the kind words. Jasper.
Oh,
There you go. There's his brother.
you and Chrissy deserve all of them. The next thing I got was from Groundhog through Lance. They sent me a guard dog, which I'm anxious to try it out.
I think you're talking about, okay, capability, you know, and Dawn sleeping in the corner. You fell asleep during a panel or something? And
Yeah.
sleeping in the corner?
I did that. I'm guilty. After 7 o'clock, I should never get on YouTube because I never know when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
The bad ones are when I take my medication to go to sleep because I can't. And I get in a conversation, I forget I took it, and all of a sudden it just zaps me, knocks me right out.
Sometimes I try. to try to, I start to think I'm gonna stay awake till he comes to bed, but he's such a night owl, I can't. And then when I wake up, I go out, and 9 times out of 10, he's sleeping out there. Wake him up to come asleep. She said, yeah, John fell asleep more than once.
Yeah, finding some things just aren't like when I was a kid. Can't handle it. Rookie. Uh, the last thing I got is from Becca. She
So
decided I
so kind.
needed a new scale. So she brought me this one.
But the story starts out just, we were having such a trouble getting your scale to work that day.
Yeah.
It was old, we've had it for a while. And we kept working on getting it started. And you say, just a minute, I'll get you, wait, as soon as I get the scale going. And then they told us that Becca had said she was going to send a scale to Dawn. And she did. It was so funny.
Yeah, they also questioned the accuracy of my scale I was using. But I took this all out, looked at it right away. I get a package in the mail and I quick open it up and then I should have did a mail call. So maybe this will be more. But I got an idea. I'm
Oh my
gonna see if
gosh.
this will.
I just have to share this one, Dawn. Yeah, the most memorable one was the night when Hogline put him in the basement and kept an eye on because nobody could get him to answer his phone. I must have been sleeping hard that night, as I didn't even hear his, but I don't hear it because he's in the garage, and that's why I try to. Maybe I have to set an alarm. But how nice is that? He put you
Well,
in the
yeah, that's
basement
why I
and kept
said
an eye on you.
Hog-legged Melissa or
That was so.
and Mike was there. That they just been super good to me.
I didn't know about that. Don never told me about that. But
Yeah,
did you know? Did you know? He said I wasn't going to tell you.
All right,
Okay.
I have my 2 scales zeroed out.
I'm going to fight hang dog. I don't know what you call it. I think not.
Come on. I think this is why she didn't do it. Oh, I see. Oh, it's zeroed out. Now, I do this. And compare. Boy, it's just the bottom of the article. So far, that's what it's up.
I don't know. So what are you weighing one to see if it weighs?
Yeah, top ones. Oh.
Hmm.
Sometimes you gotta look up here, but filter it. I haven't, but anyway, I'll do more on that.
But thank you. It was the
But thank you,
bottom.
Becca. I appreciate it. And I think, oh, there it is. Operator. I think that I'm surprised they read pretty close to the same. I'm gonna have to get something of a known weight to see if they're right or not. But they were always questioning me because they always said, "Boy, that fish looks a lot bigger than that." I didn't tell them I'm a little midget with short hands, so when I put it in front of me, just kidding.
Oh, Sarah. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Sarah. Welcome aboard.
You
You
were
sore from your kayak ride?
I didn't get to finish up that. I get so tired in the evening, but I get up really early. And I went to bed when you were doing that. Um, kayaking. Yeah. So as you see, once again, Dawn made it. We did it. I don't know how good we did, but we did it.
Yeah, we're still hanging in there. I'm still so thankful that people even stop by. I never expected this. I expected if I got Sarah and Alicia and Woman Outdoors once in a while, that would be good.
You'd
But
be it.
I need to learn how to, once I make, take it and make it up and put it on my thing so it's ready to go. But I don't know how to get it out to like the YouTube anywhere that it shows up that I'm going live.
Oh, yeah. Like an advertisement. Um, hmm.
Yeah,
Sort of,
just
right?
I don't know
Just
if other people
an
have to.
information.
I don't.
Thank you, Sarah.
I don't know if other people have to share you out, or if there's something in StreamYard that automatically shares it out. All this is really new to us. So,
Sarah said she would like one of your stickers.
okay,
So
Sarah,
put that on your list.
I think if you look up, I'll let drop my email address. If you just send me an email, I'll get right on it. And if I don't, yell at me.
Mhm.
I hope I
He
haven't
does.
missed anybody. I've been trying so hard to keep track on people that have did things for me and everything.
Ernie was in here this morning. You do. I'm sorry. I interrupted.
Yeah.
No, somebody was asking. I keep
No.
moving. You want to look at
No, it's not that. You're rocking
making you
back and
dizzy? I
forth.
am moving. Yeah, I do.
Anyway, like I won a rod reel one night from John Euler, and I just couldn't believe that. I won hooks. I won a really nice fly reel, which fortunately I do use. I like to fly fish when I can. I just wish I'd get motivated to do more of it and get back to time flies.
Oh, yeah, you did do that. He did a nice job. He made that sense.
Yeah, my son-in-law was supposed to take the torch and run with it, and he was all excited. And instead, he dropped the ball and left it in the storage unit.
Good morning,
It's
Abbott.
gone. Morning, Abbott. Fancy seeing you here so early in the morning. He's a good old boy, though. He's kind of fun to pick on.
I'm still stuck on the being put in the basement and keeping an eye on you. I wonder if I could do that.
Yeah.
Put you in the basement
If I'm
and keep an eye on
if you're live.
Yeah. No, I mean, like all the time. You know.
Yeah. Why do you think I go out in the garage?
I know. I guess that's true. The garage is the basement. I need to drink your coffee. I need to drink after that. So we should start saying it's
really,
almost 8 o'clock.
My granddaughter's birthday today.
Yeah, and shout out to Brendan. It was Brendan's birthday.
Yeah.
You know, those two grandkids of ours, our kids, our daughters are twins, and One daughter had a little girl, and the other daughter had a little boy, just a few days apart, just
We
not
had
even a
a
week.
granddaughter and grandson 4 days apart, and at the time they were both living with me. And so it was pretty exciting times for a while there. It's all the girls wanted to go out and go shopping, and here's Grandpa with two tiny babies in his arm. And my granddaughter, I swore she was going to grow up hating me because every time I get near her, she'd just ball her head off. Ended up being like Brendan and being a real good buddy and going fishing and hunting with me. And
And she's a
those
good hunter.
those
Good
days,
fisher.
now she's got four of
Children
my
of her
great
own.
grandkids. So our fishing and hunting has been pretty limited.
They're great. They're great kids, great adults. They're adults now.
Yeah, I always tell the kids, I said,
They did a good job.
being a parent is just practice so that you can be a good grandparent. And it seems so much easier that way, being a grandparent than what being a parent.
Yeah.
Morning, Mark. Just was talking about you. I was put your sticker, can't quite see where, put your sticker up this morning. Oh, that's right. That's when I couldn't get the back off right away. But thank you for the sticker, and was just giving you a shout out. Mark's a good old boy too. He's just mellow, nothing lights too many fires under. Keeps it cool. Comes with age.
As our chime is going off, it is now 8 o'clock, and I know people have things to do. And Holly Robinson, what did Holly have to say? I've been there when I needed the most.
We try to be.
I love you, Jonathan.
Well, I guess.
Down Grant. Ernie said he was doing the dishes. That's where they're. Holly said they've been there for me. That you're a sweet girl. Aren't you late for work? Ernie. Holly.
Well, it's clock's wrong. We got 3 kids.
Okay.
I don't want to give up my time with these good people.
Oh, we look at that. We need to do that back. You're right. 7:57. My alarm, my clock chimes. You should fix that.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Okay.
Uh,
Put that on the
I
list.
remember.
Oh, Tanya. I'm glad you came in. She said, I'm from Boise, Idaho. I'm late.
Hey, Tanya. We almost ended up in Boise, Idaho. I like that area and everything, and we go through the upper Idaho all the time to the west coast. Once in a while, we'll swing south and then go north from there. But
A little more often when Holly used to live there.
yeah, she used to live in Twin Falls.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you came in long enough to say good morning and it's nice to meet you and you have a good day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a good week. We're all going to have a good week this week. Somebody's going to do something that they're going to feel really good about. It's just when the opportunity presents itself, do it. I always feel good. I come home and say, guess what I did today? And it gives me a good feeling. All right, Mark, we'll be more than willing to not go with you. Uh, anybody going out fishing today? I never know until I'm actually driving down the road. But we're gonna go ahead and hit our 8 o'clock sign off. Otherwise, I could sit here all day and visit with you. But then next time I wouldn't have any stories to tell you. Besides my coffee getting cold and my waitress is home. home.
Yeah, that's true. I'm the coffee runner usually. I don't.
And maker.
And maker.
All right. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care.
Polly is at work.
And I hope to see you all next Sunday. And I'm trying to improve a little bit. I'm trying to be more, think about what I'm going to do for this hour rather than wing it so much. I've got to figure that out. I would like to have 4 people come up with me every Sunday. People get bored just listening to me rambling on. How about you, Jasper? You want to talk? He says
See you
no.
soon, Sarah. Love you. John we catch you as much as we can.
I appreciate that so much. It's not very often. But I hope to get more comfortable with it. The other day I was thinking about it, and sometimes why I don't do the fishing videos is I don't have confidence in myself, and I always think people are going to pick at it, and I'm going to get skunked and everything. I just haven't been able to go out there and drop all that muck off my shoulders and get fish and have fun. But I do when I'm not filming.
And Evan said you will.
I will.
And we are going to have a good week. And I am going to leave myself right now. And thank you to everybody and putting up with me. And I think I'm going to go get my husband a cup of coffee. So you have a great week.
Don't try
The
to
dog's
push
trying to push the
phone
phone
off.
off, and it's so
Oh,
he doesn't like it. Yeah, he doesn't like the phones.
All right, guys. Have a good day. Have a good week. And hopefully we'll see you all next Sunday. And I get one step closer to figuring all this out.
Yeah, God bless you.
So say your goodbyes, and I will be out of here.
As soon as you figure out how to do that part, right?
Hmm?
Did you shut? Are you? Oh, so. Sun is up, Dawn. It's pretty out.
It's still live.
Still sunny out and pretty out.
I just let people have a little time to say goodbye to everybody. And I guess that was Jasper's goodbye. He got his head comfortable and snuggled down. All right, all. Later.